Hi, this is Pokeirv. This weekend coming up is going to be U.S. Nationals, weekend of July 4th. So a lot of people have been asking questions. How do I find out where? What's the schedule? What am I doing? So I'm here to try to give you some hints from people. I think this will be our 8th or ninth Nationals we've attended. So the first thing you want to do when you are looking for information about what's going on with the Pokemon, of course, is to go to Pokemon.com. And on the front page, they had a thing called Indy Here We Come. So we clicked on that, and here is information on what's going on in Indy this weekend. Or the weekend of July 4th. So, the U.S. Nationals just around the corner. Here's what you need to know. So they have some links in here. So gear up for the championship. So let's click on this, see where this goes. So they have Pokemon pre-register. So if you're going to play in Nationals this year, you have to pre-register. So of course that link's not working for some reason, but you have to pre-register if you want to play. There will be no on-site registration, and also if you're in the Masters division, you must pre-register and use a credit card or debit card to pay. There will be no accepting of cash at Nationals for registration. So just information to let you know. So let's go look at the details on U.S. National Championship. So it starts July 4th, although you need to be there July 3rd for registration. We'll get to that. And so online registration is open in May and will remain open until all seats have been filled, or until 9 p.m. Thursday, July 3rd. So there's a link to pre-register. Right now it's not working, but hopefully it will. So you must go in here and do the pre-registration. They will have some on-site terminals Thursday evening for you to register, but there will be no registering Friday morning. So if you're planning on coming in early Friday morning, think you're going to be able to play, that's not going to happen. So Masters, in order to play, you're going to need to have 10 play points and a $30 entry fee, which you have to pay online. Like I said, there's going to be no cash, only credit there. Juniors and seniors have to have 5 play points, and they get to play for free. So there is a check-in on Thursday. Even if you pre-register, you need to check in on Thursday. So if you check in on Thursday, you'll receive a Nationals t-shirt while supplies last. And also the Masters will be getting 7 booster packs of Flashfire. So that's not too bad. So for registration, first 270 juniors, which I don't think we've ever come close to that many juniors. 324 seniors, we've come close to that. 972 Masters, we've been well over that, but that was pre-having the points and for the entry fee, especially the entry fee. So you need to pre-register. If you do pre-register, you are guaranteed your seat, from what I understand. So then Thursday night, pre-registration players will check in from 4 to 6 to get their t-shirt, to get their promo card, whatever, to get the packs if you're a master. So you do need to check in on Thursday to guarantee to get yourself the shirt and that. If you've pre-registered and you can't get there till Friday morning, you can check in from 7 to 7:30 in the morning. Pretty early to get up, but some of you may be driving in that morning. But remember, this is only if you've pre-registered. If you haven't pre-registered and you come in Friday morning, you are not going to be in the tournament. So you must pre-register online and then get in. So I think I've stressed that enough. All right. So player meeting at 8. So everybody has to be in there at 8. That's probably about an hour earlier than it has been before, because this year it appears they're going to try to play as many Swiss rounds as they can on Friday to try to get as many rounds out of the way as possible. So Saturday, day 2 of Swiss, so we get at 8. After the Swiss, they're going to play all the top 8 matches, and then, time permitting, the top 4 matches will be played on stage. So they're going to do the top 4 for there, and then on Sunday will be the final round. Will be played for juniors, seniors, and masters. So Prizes, well, if you win nationals, you get a trophy, 500 points, which puts you in Worlds automatically, travel award, scholarship worth $5,000, 72 booster packs, that's 2 boxes, and if you're a master, you get an additional 4, so you get 6 boxes of the current expansion. Second place gets a $3,000 scholarship, gets the same amount of booster packs. Basically, as you work your way through here, the top 8 will get a bid to Worlds. So that's pretty cool. The Masters, actually, for the top 8 will get travel awards. For the others, travel awards are only to Worlds are only for the top 4. So, and then as you fall through, 9 through 16 is 150 championship points. That would be 2 boxes for Masters, 17 through 32. 100 championship points. If attendance 128 or greater. 30 through 64 place, 80 championship points. 65th through 2800 or 50 championship points. Now I have to say, for juniors and senior division, well, especially for juniors, it is not likely to fall below 32nd place. So nobody below 32nd place probably will earn any points in the junior division, because attendance usually doesn't reach 256 to breach the next one. I don't remember when it ever has. Seniors was almost, I think, over 300 last year. It has been, so they'll probably go through the 64. And Masters, of course, it'll be well in excess of 512. So all through 128th place, we'll get points. So, all right. So that's a little bit about that. So let's go back to the previous page and let's take a look at the video game. So, video game also, you have to pre-register. They have a link for them. Online registration will be until Thursday, just like with the card game. So, all video game master players checking will receive a Nationals T-shirts. The juniors and seniors registering or checking in on Friday will receive a Nationals T-shirt. So Thursday, July 3rd, it will be check-in for Masters in the evening. Friday, July 4th, will be a last check-in for Masters. And then check-in for juniors and seniors will be 5 to 6 on Friday. So only Masters will be competing on Friday. Juniors and seniors will have their registration Friday night. Juniors and seniors will then play Saturday. The Masters will finish up their Swiss and do their top cut. And then everybody, all the final elimination rounds, the top cut rounds will be played on Sunday for the video game. So the video game, they get their world bid. They get their trophy, Nintendo Wii U, very nice. They get booster packs. Don't know a whole lot of video game players who want booster packs, but Pokemon seems to be big in that. Second place gets a 3DS XL in addition. Third and fourth get 3DS XLs and booster packs. Sure, they'll be looking to sell those booster packs or trade those booster packs to people for other merchandise. And then it kind of works their way down for the thing. So for video game, there's no eligibility. There's no player points you need to have. There's nothing like that. It's open to all players in the U.S. So, and the top 4 players in each A division will receive a travel award and invitation to the 2014 World Championships. The top 16 players will receive an invitation. So if you're at least finished top 16 in the video game, you will get an invite to World. If you're in the top 4, you'll get a travel award. So that's pretty sweet for the video game. All right, go back. All right, so that's the information on the tournament and the details of that. We'll go back to the original page. So it should be fun for everybody. There's going to be live streaming this year on Twitch, so you'll be able to watch the streaming. They've already named our own Kyle Sasevich, Puka, Josh Wittenkeller, Jay Witts have all been named to the team. One other cool thing is, even if you're not playing the video game, bring your X and Y games, because they will be distributing a free Mamoswine for you to add to your X and Y video game. So make sure, even if you're not playing video game, bring your X and Y game with you, and you'll be able to have a free download of a Mamoswine that was used by last year's world champion Arashi Monte. So that's pretty cool. It knows Icicle Spear, Earthquake, Icicle Clash, and Rock Slide. And it's holding a Choice Scarf to speed up that poor old slow Mamoswine. So that's the Pokemon details. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, where's the convention center? What do I do for that? So let me take you there. So, Indianapolis Convention Center has a really neat website. It's www.icclos.com, or you could just Google Indianapolis Convention Center. And basically, this has a ton of information to let you know about what's going on at the convention center and things around it. So as we go down here, you'll see there's our Pokemon event, U.S. National Championship, 7-4 to 7-6. So that'll be great. So they have different information. So let's talk attendees. All right. So they have a few information about everything around it. And let me tell you, this is probably the best place that we've ever had a tournament, whether it's been Worlds or anything. There's food everywhere. There's a shopping mall there. There's tons of parking. There's tons of restaurants. There's departments. I mean, there's everything here around this place. So, I mean, there's no reason for you not to have a good time, even no matter how you play. I mean, there's just tons of stuff. This is a perfect place. You can walk to everything. There's no need for you to, you could drive in, park your car. We'll talk about parking, but there's no need for you to have to do anything hard to get around. So, they've got some FAQs on their website. So, they've got about green initiatives. They got about parking. So let's talk about parking. Where should I park? There's 12,000 parking spaces. There's 40,000 within 10 blocks. So there's no problem. Most parking is from $5 to $20 a day. Which, if you're from Chicago like we are, that's like a half an hour of parking for $20. Go down on Michigan Avenue and tell me you could find parking for cheaper than $20 for a day. So I recommend the shopping center for parking. That's where we've parked before. They tend to not bother the cars. They're not out in the weather. Pretty secure. You can walk in and through there. They got a nice walkway. So that's where I recommend if you're going to park and you're not staying at a hotel down by the convention center. So here, let me go to their parking information page. So they have a nice parking map of downtown parking. So you can click on it. It expands the map. And actually, this map's pretty good because it also gives you a view of things that are going on around the convention center. So you can see, here's the convention center. Here's Lucas Oil Stadium. Here's all the hotels. These blue lines are all connected to the convention center, and all these parking spaces. Shopping centers connected to this parking, to the thing. State Capitol buildings here. Just down the street, there's museums. I know the Children's Museum is not too far away. People love the Children's. I think they've got the #1 rated Children's Museum in the United States, or one of the few. Train stations over here. So everything is really within a good distance. And then July 4th weekend, they have a river festival that'll be going on. So, of course, Friday we'll be playing from 8 a.m. till God knows when. But they have a July 4th festival. So if you have parents or someone who are coming with you who don't want to sit around, or friends, they can go there. So as you can see, it's very well organized. Tons of places to park. So like I said, we usually park over at the shopping center. It's your choice where you want to park. But make sure, of course, don't leave anything in your car. Make sure you lock it up, and ready to have a good time. So let's go back to the convention center. Okay. Yep. There we go. All right. So dining. Like I said, there are tons of restaurants. So on here, they have a downtown restaurant map. Show you all the different restaurants. And these would be great. You know what? If you have a iPad or something, you could, make sure you do this. Bring this up. But There's just tons. Look at all the restaurants, all the food, everything, including the shopping center. So no excuse for anything. Um, you can find everything and anything you want to eat around here, and it's easy to get, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful way to enjoy the experience in Indianapolis. So. Let's see, hotels. Hopefully, you've already booked your hotel. There's a bunch of hotels. These are all connected to the convention center. So, Holiday Inn, Hyatt's. There's ones that are 2 to 5 blocks. And you know what? The good thing is you could park further away, and there's places to park. So you can maybe go park different places or stay at different places and then park close by. So it's up to you. I prefer to stay by the convention center. That way we could go early, stay late, interact with others, and enjoy the whole experience. They'll have the gaming room set up. They'll have a couple vendors there, hopefully. So it'll just be a total experience for you. So and then there's other things, attractions that are nearby. Like we show, they have the Field House, the Canal, the Children's Museum, Circle Center, that's a shopping mall there. Indianapolis History Society, the zoo is right there. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, where they hold the Indy 500. There's just tons of things. There's a zoo. There's tons of things, and go through here. I would print off the map so you have them as you're driving around or looking around. If you have a tablet, you can look at it. I mean, it's just an excellent website. The Indianapolis Convention Center Lucas Oil Stadium website has all your information you'll need. So, all right. So let me also give you some further tips on how I forgot to talk about tips for parents and for going around at the thing. So one of the things I recommend is to make sure you bring snacks and drinks with you. Yes, they don't allow them in there. They restrict a lot of that. But make sure you have snacks and drinks, because one of the things is you get dehydrated while you're playing, you get hungry. So a little snack so that you're ready to go. For your matches. I don't recommend carrying a ton of stuff with you. One of the problems is, you're going to be lugging it around all day, have to find somewhere for it, keep it with you. It could be a lot of, make you tired, a lot of unnecessary carrying for stuff. So bring what you need. Your deck, extra cards, extra sleeves, dice, drink, snacks, your cell phone, charger for your cell phone, extra batteries for your cell phone, extra battery to charge in case you can't find an outlet to charge. That's the kind of stuff you need to bring. Don't lug around. They don't like you to have your luggage there. A suitcase, well, not your luggage, but a suitcase with cards, stuff like that. They ask that you avoid doing that. You're not allowed to sell anything there. So if they catch you selling, you may get kicked out and you may get banned from playing. So I recommend you don't engage in those kind of activities. Your hotel room, and don't leave anything in your hotel room unless you put it in your room safe. Don't leave cards of that. Many times the people in the hotel realize the value of some of this Pokemon stuff, the cards and that, and will steal the cards out of your room or take stuff out of your room from you. So make sure it's with you. I know I just told you not to bring everything with you, but don't bring a lot of stuff to Indy just to carry extra stuff. Leave a lot of that at home. So if it either fits in your hotel safe, you're carrying it with you. Also, if you're parking, don't leave stuff in your car. Your car will get broken into, or someone will see it. It's just not worth it. Don't leave stuff in your car. Otherwise, you're going to have issues. With that, you're going to lose your stuff. Let's see. So we talked about that. We talked about don't leave the stuff in your car. Don't carry a lot with you. Have a good time. It's Nationals. Enjoy your time there. Win or lose. You're going to win. You're going to lose. There's so many people there. There's lots of different matchups. It's going to happen. You're going to lose some. You're going to win some. You may run into all your bad matchups. You may run into all good matchups. It's the way it is at Nationals. You may run into decks you've never even thought someone would play. You may run into decks that you're like, that are the regular decks you're prepared for. So, but enjoy yourself. Meet all the different people. Talk to the people. Parents and children. Parents, let your children have fun. Win or lose, let them enjoy the day. Don't cry. They may cry. You're there to be their strength. You're there to support them. They may face 3 of the matches right away that are exactly the bad ones for their deck. You know what? Support your child. It's not the end all be all. This is just a game. And yes, if they don't qualify for Worlds, tough. They need to know that you love them and you appreciate them, and this is their game. And you know, you can't beat the game. It's one of the greatest games, and everyone needs to enjoy it. And I know, people do well. My children have played very well. Heck, I've even won a state championship, and it's great. But then again, the next week I won and I lost pretty much every match with the same deck. I won the state championship. Things happen. What are you going to do? You enjoy the game, love your children, love your fellow people, treat everyone nice, and then just have a great time. One of the other things is to don't leave your stuff unattended anywhere in the convention center. If you do, it's going to be gone, and you can't beat it. What I recommend, especially for parents, is my kids carry backpacks, and they keep their decks and their stuff in the backpack, and that's all they carry. I don't have them carrying anything extra, and their responsibility is to get that deck and their dice into that backpack after each game, and take it out and put it right back after the game. So make sure they have their cards and then put it right back in their backpack, so that way they preserved it. So that's some more friendly tips for you for Nationals. So we'll see you all in Indy. Have a good week until we get to there, and we'll see you all there July 4th. Thank you.